الله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Hello dear friends, it's Khalil Bhatti, your instructor of Principles of Management, and this is the continuity of last topic which is started in last class, and the topic is organization, culture and change, a very interesting topic for the students of management. Culture, organizational culture. And in last class I discussed some basic areas of this topic in last lecture, where I just make the opening statement regarding this chapter, and I just talk about that what we are looking for, or you may say what are the requirements of this topic, and the basic definition and philosophy given by one of the very renowned scholar, Mr. Henry Mintzberg, on culture. You may say the definition of organization culture according to Henry Mintzberg in last class. And then in last class we discussed about the organizational culture and the layers of culture पे बात की थी मैंने last class में. और layers के बाद I talk about in last class about the levels of culture, and today we are going to proceed this topic further, and we are starting this from the slide number 7, which is about the characteristics of organizational culture, characteristics or features of organizational culture. You know, everything, every aspect, every individual have or every system or every business has their own characteristics. Same as in organization culture, the cultures, organization cultures have some common characteristics, including the innovation and risk taking, or you may say the different organization, different types of culture. जैसे different individuals have different cultures. I discuss in first lecture. Different communities have different cultures. Same as in organizations and businesses, different businesses have different cultures. बहुत सारे businesses have very strong culture. Some businesses have weak cultures. They damn care about the past. They damn care about the things, and they don't, put stress on the rituals and the beliefs. They have a poor culture, in fact. So different organizations have different type of cultures, but good organizations, good businesses, they must have a solid culture which help them out to run their operations and their business smoothly. So some common characteristics of cultures include innovation and risk taking, attention to details, outcome orientation, people orientation, team orientation, aggressiveness, and stability. These are some characteristics of understanding the culture of any organization. You can put any business or any organization, and if you want to judge the culture of this particular organization or this particular business unit, कि कैसा culture है वहाँ पे, तो you can sense and you can understand by checking them or evaluating them on the following characteristics. So let me talk with these characteristics in detail. As the first one is innovation and risk taking. बहुत सारी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन businesses में they don't give weight to innovation, and in sub organization are focusing, the main focus on their business is on innovation and risk taking. So it vary company to company, business to business, and philosophy of the company, and philosophies of companies are again vary business to business. So the degree to which the employees are encouraged to be innovative and risk taker. Now you can find dozens of business who are very creative. They support risk taking. They create such a healthy environment which is giving the courage to the employees of this organization to take risk. Or obviously the risk is directly proportional to the returns as well. So one dimension or one characteristics to check the culture of organization is innovation and risk taking. Secondly, attention to details, the degree to which employees are expected to exhibit precision, analysis, and the attention to details. Another area. So बहुत सारे businesses में इसकी डिग्री हाई है, बहुत सारे businesses इसमें the involvement of the degree of these evaluations are low, or it can vary company to company. Outcome orientation, the degree to which the management focuses on the results or outcomes rather than on the techniques and processes. अब बहुत सारे businesses में आप देखेंगे, बहुत सारी organization, they damn care about the techniques and procedures. They are just concerned about the outcome. हमें point B तक पहुंचना है, subtle rules को छोड़ते हुए. Or this is the required time to reach at this particular target. So in some businesses, they damn care about the procedures and techniques. They just want to achieve their goals. In some organization, the things are changed. You have to follow the rules and the policies of the organization. वहाँ तक पहुँचते हैं या नहीं पहुँचते, rules को follow करना compulsory है. Now again, it's very company to company. Outcome orientation के बाद है जनाब people orientation. बहुत सारी organization रिजल्ट्स को और बेनिफिट्स को और लोगों मुनाफे को और पॉजिटिव एफिशिएंसी को दे गिव मोर वेट देन पीपल. दे डैम केयर अबाउट पीपल. इफ दे आर इवन डाइंग, they damn care about it. And in some organization give weight to peoples as well. So again, it vary company to company on the culture or the norms or the values of this particular company, that they give more weight to people or more weight to the outcomes only. Okay, ji, next slide. The team orientation. Some organizations give more weight in teamwork. They promote teamwork, and some businesses are giving less weight to teamwork, and they focuses on individual work. Aggressiveness is the degree to which the people are aggressively or competitively rather than the easygoing. So, in some companies, the environment they create, the culture they create, they will support the aggressiveness and competitiveness. And some organization, the weight is low. Stability, the degree to which the organizational activities emphasizes on maintaining the status quo in the contrast to grow. So, again, it will vary company to company, and different cultures give different platforms. In some organization, status को weight दिया जाता है, status को, recognition. If a person is sitting on top level management, so A person who is the subordinate, he is not allowed to give any suggestion. And the top level manager will feel insulted if the suggestions are coming from downward. But in positive organization where culture is powerful, strong, they will give weight to the positive contribution from even any level of organization. So let's move on next slide, contrasting organizational cultures. As I told you, dear friends, on the basis of some common characteristics, that different organizations have different type of culture. In this slide you can check here two organization A and organization B. This is organization A. The culture in organization A can be that managers must fully document and decisions. Yes, possible. Creative decisions, change and risk are not encouraged. सो डॉक्यूमेंटेड हैं तो उन्हीं सेट रूल्स पे वो चलेंगे. रिस्क टेकिंग नहीं है इस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर. एक्सटेंसिव रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस एग्जिस्ट फॉर ऑल एम्प्लॉयज. लकीर के फ़कीर की स्टोरी है. और रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस चाहे वो ओल्ड हैं, आउटडेटेड हैं, बट पीपल आर सपोज टू वर्क ऑन. Productivity is valued over employees, and in this type of organization जहाँ पे इस तरह का culture है, वहाँ पे productivity is more needed thing, which is overlapping the rights of people. Employees are encouraged to stay within their own departments, और जो जहाँ पे है उसी लकीर के ऊपर कोलू के बैल की तरह वो चलेगा और उसी पे सारी ज़िंदगी उसको काम करना पड़ेगा. नॉर्मली आपके जो गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स हैं वहाँ पे इसी तरह का सिस्टम जो है वो आपको देखने में मिलेगा. इंडिविजुअल एफर्ट्स इज़ इनकरेज्ड बट इन देयर ओन स्फीयर, इन देयर ओन सर्कल. अब ये ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ए के जो फीचर्स हैं ये बताते हैं कि किस टाइप का ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कल्चर है. ये नॉर्मली अगर आप देखें तो जितने भी आपको सरकारी महकमे पाकिस्तान में ख़ास तौर पे नज़र आएंगे वहाँ पे इस टाइप का बिहेवियर है कि रूल्स सेटल्ड हैं, डिसीजन मेकिंग जो है और रिस्क टेकिंग को इनकरेज नहीं किया जा रहा. एक्सटेंसिव रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस हैं और एम्प्लॉइज़ बाउंड हैं उसी के ऊपर काम करने के लिए, और लोगों से ज़्यादा प्रोडक्टिविटी को जो है वो वेट दिया जाता है. इसी के पैरेलल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बी के कल्चर को अगर मैं यहाँ पे आपके लिए देखता हूँ तो देखें इस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में मैनेजमेंट इनकरेज एंड रिवार्डिंग रिस्क टेकिंग एंड चेंज. कूल. एम्प्लॉइज आर इनकरेज टू रन विद आइडियाज एंड फेलियर्स आर ट्रीटेड एज लर्निंग एक्सपीरियंसेस. एंड डेफिनेटली ट्रूली the failures become the cause of success in upcoming days if the culture of an organization is such like this that they treat their failures as their learning experience and they learn from it, and they will not repeat it again in upcoming days. Third dimension area of this organization B's culture that implies have few rules and regulation to follow. Productivity is balanced with treating the people right. Cool. Team members are encouraged to interact with people at all levels of the functions. Many rewards are there for team building. So you will find this type of cultures in many multinational companies, and if you compare a multinational company with a local department like organization A, so different companies have different norms, values, policies, procedures, and they have on the basis of these things or their thinking or their approach different type of cultures, and these cultures lead people towards the future. So in B organization, such type of organization where structure where culture is this type, so people will feel encouraged, they will take risk, they will contribute, they will feel active, they will feel like this, that they can, if they are doing better, they will get better rewards and better returns. So they will work definitely with full of their potential, and the results will be positive. Hopefully this is clear. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड पे चलता हूँ. डू ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हैव यूनिफॉर्म कल्चर? द आंसर इज नो. मैंने पिछली स्लाइड पे आपको बताया कि डिफरेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस हैव different cultures. Organization culture is represent a common perception lead by the organization member. जैसे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ए के अंदर और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बी के अंदर डिफरेंट परसेप्शन, डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ यू नो द बिलीव्स एंड द वैल्यूज़ जो हैं वो वेरी कर रही थी. Core values or dominant primary values are accepted through the organization. So, values are very important here in this slide. We have two types of dominant culture and subcultures. And dominant culture expresses the core values that are shaped by majority of the organization's member. Most of the people are experiencing and or working on those values. Whereas the subculture, which is derived from culture, can be different. Tend to develop large organization to reflect the common problems, situation, and experiences. This is simple. Let me proceed it further. On your slide number 11, that how cultures form. It's definitely start from the philosophy of organization's founder. So the founder of organization, if the founder is not risk taking, so will definitely the organization will follow the founder's philosophy. So उसके according ही चलना पड़ेगा. And if your leader or the founder of company is like line, so obviously the energy of this founder or philosophy of this founder will lead or help to forming the culture for this particular organization. So after the philosophy, this philosophy of organization founder will select the criteria for top management and socialization. Socialization is very important. If it's not socialized, the culture is not socialized, people feel, the boss is the aka, you may say, and you are bound to, work like donkeys and animals, then the scene will be different. But in positive culture, the top management and socialization, play a very vital role in shaping up the organization culture. जिस तरह ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ए के अंदर टॉप लेवल मैनेजमेंट और सोशलाइजेशन का जो इंटीग्रेटेड बाउंड है वो बड़ा कमज़ोर है, तो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कल्चर भी उसी हिसाब से शेप अप होता है. जबकि मल्टीनेशनल कंपनीज़ और सक्सेसफुल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस जो हैं वहाँ पे सोशलाइजेशन को फोकस और हाईलाइट किया जाता है, और इम्पॉर्टेंटली कंट्रीब्यूशन एम्प्लॉइज़ की तरफ से डिसीजन मेकिंग में, सजेशंस में, प्रोसेसेस में, रिस्क टेकिंग में, इनोवेशन में उनसे जब कंट्रीब्यूशन ली जाती है, तो सोशलाइजेशन हेल्प आउट द मैनेजर, टॉप लेवल मैनेजमेंट वाइल शेपिंग अप द कल्चर ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. So the founder play a very vital role in shaping up the track of the culture of organization. Keeping culture alive, for keeping the culture alive, the selection, top management and socialization play a vital role, as I discussed in last slide. You can check it out. Next slide is slide number 13, which talk about the typology of culture, which gives you two sides. One is solidarity, and the second dimension is sociability. So sociability and solidarity. So if the sociability is high and solidarity is low, this type of culture in organization is known as networked culture. Networked culture. सोशलिज्म है, सोशबिलिटी है, सॉलिडिटरी नहीं है, उसमें सॉलिडनेस नहीं है, नेटवर्क कल्चर है. और इफ द लो ऑन vertical side, sociability is low or solidity is also low, this type of culture is known as fragmented culture. And if the sociability is high and solidarity is also high. So this type of culture is known as communal culture, which is a very effective one, in especially in those companies who are risk-taking nature. Whereas the solidarity is high and sociability is low, this type of culture is a metasensory culture known as. So this is how different organization can lie on the basis of these two scales, solidarity and sociability. Multiple options can be generated. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड पे चलते हैं जी. स्लाइड नंबर 14 विच टॉक्स अबाउट द culture's functions. And in culture's function, dear friend, different type of functions are conducting by organization on the basis of their cultures. Social glue that helps hold an organizations together, जोड़ के रखती है एम्प्लॉइज को, वर्कर्स को, organization को, where the people of working in an organization feel that they are like family. They are helping each other, they are supporting each other, they are promoting each other. Positivity is there. So they bind or glue up the organization in a one unit, which definitely help out the organization in achieving the desired goals. दूसरी साइड पे if the organization culture is different, then the social glue that helps the organization together, if it's low, the results will be accordingly. And the culture is also defining the boundaries of organization. It's defining the boundaries, mean the final limits. What are the final boundary lines where the people working in organization will perform and contribute. Another function, dear friends, culture performs is the conveying the sense of identity for organization member. If it's strong culture, so people will feel proud while representing that we are the part of this organization. Okay, ji, let's proceed further. Some other function, facilitate commitment to something larger than one's individual interest. Again, important, and it vary that when the culture is strong, so organizations, individual will respond accordingly. Another area is enhance social system stability, serve as a sense making and control mechanism. So these are some functions, dear friends, of culture. I think this is enough for today. Let me stop it on slide number 15. Again, I'm announcing that I'm covering it slowly because of online classes. I don't have any interaction with you people, and you don't used to listen lecture and put questions in Google Meeting. So inshallah, I'm expecting that the classes will be on from next week. So classes के on होने के बाद I will feel good while taking physical classes where I can interact with you directly in class, and inshallah we will cover the remaining. So thank you very much for today. And I expect again that you people listen this lecture carefully, and for the further details you have books as well, so check these concepts in detail from book as well. And if you people have any problem regarding any slide, any concept, tomorrow or as per schedule we have a Google Meeting class as well. So I'm expecting you people over there along with your problems, your issues and your ambiguities. Thank you very much for today, and good night. Have a very sweet and successful future. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.